I always forget. I always forget if this game actually says Barbarian in like the bouncer game, the bouncer voice. All right, quest. Now here's the deal with Barbarian. I'm actually doing playthroughs of every character. So we got Keela. Oh man. Almond skin went down the wrong pipe. We got Keela, Dagon, Korath, 21, Fade, Mongo, Ayara, Stitch, Jin, and Magnus. So, yeah, in the Japanese version, Dagon is Rastan. And it's called Rastan versus Barbarian. Yeah, the loading screen. The best part about the loading screen, yeah, the analog sticks move the word loading and the skull around. So, so far, I've completed the game with Dagon, 21, Mongo, and Jin. So you do Keela, Magnus, Stitch, Ayara, Fade, or Korath. Let's do Keela. Yeah, we'll go with what FaZe is suggesting. We'll go with Keela.
Keela's father, the king of Argos, died in his quest to obtain the legendary stone, Bloodsong. With it, he hoped to restore power to his kingdom and then to Barbaria. His death weighs heavily upon Keela, a swordmaster and princess. Somewhere in the northern seas, far from their home in Shorestone Castle, Keela's father died, but his quest did not end. Keela has taken up his quest for Bloodsong.
So we get this narrator that tells us everything that happens. And yeah, the world is called Barbaria. All right. We're gonna play as Keela. Yeah. A barbarian is just a person from Barbaria. So I don't know if there's something special if you like save a completed playthrough. Every time, yeah, you can move the skull. You can move the word loading. So as you play through, you can improve your skills here, and you can gain like special abilities. Oh man, yeah, Mom, that was a good idea. I should have gone with that. That would have been good. Keela's Lament.
On her knees before her father's sarcophagus, deep within the tomb of kings below Shorestone Castle, Princess Keela wept. Her father died in search of the legendary Bloodsong, a relic stone said to have powers of transmutation and invincibility. It could change simple rocks to ingots of gold, transform steel swords into brittle wax, and more, all while granting the man who wore it round his neck invulnerability. Keela's tears covered her face, and a raspy voice spoke behind her. It was Stitch, the undead. Keela rolled to the side, drawing her sword, and attacked.
So, this is going to come up repeatedly. Keep track of the number of times that these story bits end with attacked. Or they fought. Just keep a mental note of that. Yeah, bloodsong is the stone that made Mongo into a monster.
Round one. Ready. Fight.
Let me see if I can remember how to play this game. Oh, right. Keela has really good abilities. Gotta learn her combos. That's a good one. Right. Got him.
Round two. Ready. Fight. Stitch staggered backward, narrowly escaping the fatal blow Keela was ready to deliver. He fled the tomb, dropping its portcullis as he left. He jeered at Keela, taunting that her father died at the hands of his master. And although her father had bloodsong, he did not know how to wield it. He screamed that though Keela may now wield it, she also is ignorant of its
I think
use.
I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Nutty Blue, thank you for the follow. Okay. So now we get points to distribute. We got to level 2. And we're just going to increase damage. You always want to increase damage first. Yeah, so you just get points. So now you can pick the next... You can pick the next mission. So we can search for Stitch, or we can search for allies. Let's do allies.
Allies. Keela's father had died on a noble quest to attain bloodsong, hoping to gain its power and bring order to Barbarian. Knowing now that the undead Stitch had information about the relic and her father, Keela would seek him out. But first, she went to Dagon of the clan Dolok. He was renowned for his strength and simple fairness. Keela hoped he might help her cause. As often happens in Barbaria, a test of metal must be made before talks could begin. They fought.
They fought. Goaty. What's up, Goaty? You missed, Goaty, you were probably asleep, but, I played Hokuto no Ken on PlayStation 2, and the highest power attack for Kenshiro is incredible. They fought. Yeah, attacked fought counter 2.
Round 1. Ready. Fight.
Hit the enemy team 50 times before they do the same. Look at the size of his axe.
You win.
I win.
Round 2. Ready. Fight.
Ha!
You win. Dagon looked worried as Keela placed her blade to his throat. She smiled, and then Dagon did too. They both erupted in laughter. They shared their tales over drink and food. Dagon's face fell sullen, and he told Keela that his wife was murdered by the same undead Stitch that accosted her. He explained that he was honing his skills now, so when he hunts the evil Stitch and his minions, he would be ready. Wishing Keela good fortune in her quest, Dagon directed her to seek knowledge from nature's guardian, Ayara, in the venomous swamp.
There we go. There we go. Seek knowledge from Ayara in the venomous swamp. We're just gonna max out damage because it makes the matches end quicker. Confused truth or search for Stitch. We'll do confused truth.
Confused truth. Into the deep jungles that covered the venomous swamp went Keela, hacking vines and foliage aside as she went. Keela stopped to examine a broken branch when her mind was filled with memories of herself as a little girl, playing with her father. He held her high in the air and growled in her belly, and they laughed. Keela's moment of happiness was broken with Ayara jumping down from a tree before her. She said Keela must prove herself.
No fought or attacked there. We missed one. So we're 2 out of 3 now.
Round 1. Ready. Fight.
Enemy regenerates life. Play offensively to claim victory. Can do. Yes, I believe Dagon kills Ayara in his story. Super Shield is so good.
Ayara stepped back, gesturing Keela had won with a salute and slight bow. Hearing Keela's tale, Ayara told her there was far more wrong with the world than she knew. The very fabric of life was being torn by a dark magic woven by a sorcerer known as Zog. He may not be Keela's quest now, but his demise was ultimately her mission. Ayara said also that Keela and Dagon were not alone in suffering murders and losses. for there is a force at work that would not stop until all were dead.
So, something that I think is really awesome about this game, the world and the story isn't persistent between different characters' paths. So the story you see as Dagon is totally different from what you see as 21 or as Mongo. There are some similarities. It's always Zog is the evil guy. Ayara is always in the swamp and so on. But the story itself changes a lot between the different characters' stories. So it's a different, like a different whole story that's going on each time. Rather than like you seeing different parts of the same story, they're totally different stories, which I appreciate. I think that's good.
Brutal honesty. Ayara had suggested Keela look to the lower darklands of Barbarian for a clue about who slew her father. She entered the volcanic region, where she encountered a hulking man who called himself 21. 21 raged that he would not go back and assaulted the princess.
Ooh, assaulted. That's a gray area. That's a gray area. Half a point? 2.5 out of 4? No. I'd give that half a point. The writing is not good at all. It's very simplistic and like straightforward. But for a fighting game, it's pretty good.
Round 1. Ready. Fight.
Fucker.
You win.
Super Shield is so good.
Round 2. Ready. Fight.
Oh right, no pain. No pain is a shitty thing to fight against. Oh yes. Multi-level arenas.
You win.
I love it.
With swift strikes and clean cuts from Keela, 21 fell to his death. His eyes widened, and he spoke of his being imprisoned as a child by riders. His eyes filled with tears, and he told of the zombie Stitch who came to kill him when he was left to die alone, locked in a cell with an Aquila. His cries grew fainter and weaker. 21 looked at Keela, squinting to see her, for his sight was growing black. He told her that he learned of Korath and the land of desolation, and that the man died, unable to finish his last words.
She killed 21. Reminds me of the Master and Dungeon Keeper. I have to think
The
about
task. 21 was not a bad man, though his impulsive attack against Keela resulted in his death. He sought Korath on his quest, and so Keela thought to seek him. The wizard Korath, ruling lord over the desolate far east of Barbaria, seemed amused that Keela came to him for help. Playing with the heiress of Barbaria's western region, Korath told her that only when she had performed a task for him would he grant her the information she sought. Keela was no errand girl, an engaged Korath.
Engaged? Not quite. Not quite.
Round one. Ready.
Oh, he's got a minion. Oh man, knocked him down to the lower level. Super shield is really good.
You win. Round two. Ready. Fight.
Get away from me with that pillar.
Keela was not subdued. He looked with confidence into Keela's eyes and told her that his death would bury forever the knowledge she wished. If she wanted it still, she must both let him live and do his task. Keela released him. Learning that a monstrous ape called Mongo terrorized his people, Korath said when Mongo was captured, he would tell her.
Anyone can pick up stuff. Generally, picking up stuff is not as good as the combo stuff that you can do, or super shield and then just block. Korathian lies or entrapment. I like Korathian lies.
Korathian lies. Following her meeting with the wizard Korath, Keela felt his quest to seek this ape Mongo was an errand that made little sense. Why would this Korath not capture Mongo himself, she wondered. She decided the Thieves' Guild might offer insight, for her father always told her when you sit down to play a game, do not feel afraid to look under the table. Keela went to see Fade in the spider's lair. Keela expected a conflict, for nobility and ignobility often clash. Sword and shield in hand, she descended into the darkness.
Oh man. Yeah, Korath is a wizard. Korath is a wizard. Fade.
Round one. Ready. Fight.
Fucking owned.
You win. Round 2. Ready. Fight.
Oh, I got like a weird red thing. What the hell is that?
You win.
Oh yeah, that's the win counter.
Keela's training so often under her father gave her the edge to put Fade down. Fade,
Not
always
supported.
quick to find solutions, told Keela that the Guild of Thieves had always given her family the support it needed, and that she knew her father well. Unsettling as it was, Keela knew this to be true. Her father always told her that good must know evil to combat it. And if you know how it thinks, you can outwit it, he used to say. As Keela released Fade, the assassin informed her that Korath's quest against Mongo was to capture and slay him.
Good. Good information. Thank you, Fade. There we go. We got max on that. Now we want to go for defense, not because of the guard thing, but okay, karmic choices.
Karmic choices. Hearing Mongo was to be captured and slain by the duplicitous Korath, Keela returned to the land of
They were being
isolation to confront
duplicitous.
the wizard. Korath, exposed for his deceit, became angered and attacked Keela without pause.
Attacked. We got one. They were being duplicitous. So yeah, we're gonna be doing defense, not for the actual defense stuff, but for the run speed buff, so that we can get to enemies faster. There we go. I didn't kill Mongo. Yeah, it's 3 out of 6. Yeah, 3 of 6. However, we also got an engaged and assaulted. Shit. Wait, what? What? I had super shield on. How did you... Oh, jeez.
You win. Round 2. Ready. Fight.
Okay, what we want to do is we want to go this way, turn on super shield, and then block all of them into the corner. Oh, no. That's not good. He keeps doing damn throws. How am I supposed to cheese my special when you do that? He knows. He knows how to do throws, which is more than I know how to do. I think he's going to win. I can't get to that. Come on. One hit, I'm dead.
You lose. Round 3. Ready. Fight.
Oh, shit. Stay out of that. I'm not getting him on the like initials because it's targeting his like his buddies. Okay, he's dead now. Should be relatively simple. These guys I don't think can throw. Oop.
You win. Keela had all but finished Korath when he told her that Mongo was already captured and the relic bloodsong was within him, fused with his heart. He spoke of a powerful magic that was already working to rip it from him, and that the ape's heart would seize when it was done, leaving him dead and his soul caught in the rift between life and death. He also said that Magnus, the man who killed her father, and his henchman Stitch were now at shipwrecked waters and would soon be in hiding, such that she would never exact her revenge.
Yes, I have played Absolver. I played the full story mode of that all the way through. I played a little bit of PvP, but there was like lag exploits were too big in PvP, so it was saving Mongo or payback. Oh, let's save Mongo. We'll save Mongo. I know how that's going to go in this game. I don't recall if I've played Nano Breaker. Is that the sequel to Criticom? If it is the sequel to Criticom, I've played it. Bujin Guy I have, but I have not played yet. Yeah, saving Mongo.
Keela raced to the prisons of Aquila, hoping to save Mongo from his fate. She entered Aquila, finding him screaming in agony from torturous spells. Korath was there, drawing blood from Mongo. Upon seeing Keela, he drew his blade.
Didn't we just kill Korath? Didn't we just kill Korath? I remember I played a bunch of Zone of Enders, and like I got about halfway through the game, I think. And
One. Ready.
I got something like, your enemy is very strong. Beware. can just do that. Oh, he's got an anti-air throw. Zero frame grab. Got him.
You win. Round 2. Ready. Fight.
There is a visual effect with the damage bonus things. I don't notice it so much on him as I do on... Fucking hell. Not the move I wanted to do. Shit, this sucks. Well, he did a move.
You lose.
God, that sucks.
Round 3.
Yeah, the furniture chucking is kind of funny. It's not very useful for players to do though. Because the aiming isn't very good. Stop fucking blocking, you fucker. Good when they do it though, because they can't block when they're doing furniture bullshit.
You win.
There we go.
Korath's life was waning, and he told Keela that she foiled his wish to find the relics of song. Combined, they gave their wearer eternal life, power, and wealth. Bloodsong was one of them, and now it was merged with the heart of Mongo. Korath sputtered his last words, explaining that although his life ended now, he would return through sorcery. His demon Jinn was already preparing for his return. Keela freed Mongo and wished him fortune in his life, and swore she would tell none that Bloodsong was now part of him.
Yeah, Tung Fu is in Fatal Fury, isn't he? But Tung Fu is the guy who's like old man, and then he like gets into like huge buff old man. But then they like put that character into like every subsequent fighting game. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Does that say denial or venial?
Denial.
Denial.
Princess Keela was well-read and knew Barbaria's legends. If a demon was weaving the dark magic of afterlife, it would be in the lower darklands of Barbaria, where Naraka's hells touched the mortal world through Hell's Gate. She wasted no time and sped to the volcanic region where she found the demon Jinn, tending to a pillar full of energy. It pulsed and throbbed, as if it drained life and energy from the world around it. Jinn sprang forward and attacked.
Attacked! We got another attacked. Pulsed and throbbed, yeah. Yeah. So these matches are typically
Round
easier.
1. Ready. Fight.
Because you destroy the obelisk. The obelisk can't block.
pillar was broken. Its magical siphon of life and energy from Barbarian stopped. The pulsing throb slowed until it pumped no more. Jin's eyes winced in pain, her fiery skin turning to ash as the flames extinguished. Her summons from an Moroccan hell was channeled through the mighty pillar. Without it, Jin's mortal life was over. A swirling red portal grew from a speck before the pillar of corruption.
Hey, Dana. Welcome to Barbarian. I always want to say it like the fucking, like in the bouncer voice. You know, we could get, a second wind is a good one to have. Good morning, Dana. There we go, finale.
Finale. Finding strength in the memory of her father, Keela entered the magical gate revealed when she destroyed the Pillar of Corruption. She found herself stepping onto a bridge on the other side of the portal, somewhere on an island far away from any place she knew. Before her stood a mighty golem. It spoke. I am Zog, Princess Keela of Argos. You have proven a formidable opponent, but all is for naught, foolish child. The gods themselves dare not challenge me, so who are you to think you could do better? I am Zog.
I am Zog.
Round one. Ready. Fight.
Whoop. Shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's doing little stompies. Fire breath. Jump.
You win. The young Princess Keela defeated me, and I was finally at rest. I ravaged the world I once relished that I might live forever and appreciate all it had to offer. Instead, I had ripped from it all that I valued, leaving an empty shell of what it was. My mad desires took the very thing I loved from me. I spent my life learning how to cheat death, but everything comes at a price. The price for my eternity was the world I held dear. I tried to stop it, but the magical current was too strong. I tried to stop myself, but my life power was too great. I had only one recourse to make the prophecy come true. Forgive me, Keela, but I was the puppeteer in your tragic life. I pulled bloodsong from Magnus just as he delivered the death blow to your father, making sure that he too died. Bloodsong taken from him as he would have regained life. left him between the worlds of the living and the dead. I knew he would find you looking for bloodsong, for he wanted to live again. With your beloved father slain, you would begin your quest. I knew it all, and I am sorry for what I did. But I had to do it, Princess, I had to. How else could the world be saved? You, Keela, were the one the prophecy foretold could stop me. Your father rests, as do so many others whom I destroyed to save our world. My actions are noble, though you may not see how this day. It is your passion, Keela, that makes you special. It is your commitment to honor and truth that defines you. Never let go of that dream, no matter how impossible your quest may seem. You have slain Zog, the man the gods feared. It is your time, Eris, to take the throne of Barbarian as your own. Rule it with the same wisdom and compassion you have always shown. Care for it as Ayara did. Act only when you know you are in the right. Deceive none, for all hurt in the end. And never forget what your father taught you, for you are his daughter. I am sorry. Truly sorry.
And that's Barbarian for PlayStation 2. What a game. What a game. I'm waiting, Dana. That's good. I didn't notice that. This game is incredible in every sense of the word. I love the loop point on this music. I misread that as Thomas Billiot. It's the lead, the QA lead. It's possible this might be the only good Titus game. Well, let's have a look. So it does save after you win. I wonder if I should have been like... Thomas Billiot. Titus Interactive, what have you done? What have you done?